Crypto.com CrowCoin holders, where are we going to see CrowCoin go in 2025? We got to be talking about this. So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into this video. All right, guys, we're going to start off here on Twitter. Follow me, 333 Blacksea. I say, do not forget, CrowCoin is a sleeping giant, guys. And I still believe this, This was kind of like the meme or the motto or the slogan, if you will, throughout the bear market because, guys, everyone was talking about, CrowCoin is Crypto.com's coin. And Crypto.com is a titan in the industry. And I believe that they're on their path to be a household name. They've got all the marketing covered. They've got the marketing on the Staples Center, on the F1 Racing, on UFC, in the World Cup. It just goes on and on and on. They partner with huge celebrities like LeBron James. I could keep going, okay? And throughout the bear market, people would talk about this, but I haven't heard in a while, so I made the post because I do believe that CrowCoin is still a sleeping giant, and we've seen big moves to the upside after we saw Crypto.com partner up with Trump's Truth Social, his social media group, and they created a CrowCoin treasury, and it made a huge move to the upside for CrowCoin. I would be talking about where we're at here. So right now, we have been selling off since that impulse wave all the way up to 40 cents. I still am in my CrowCoin long position at about 15 and a half, 15 and a quarter cents was my entry level. I've been taking profit along the way. I took profit at 212. I took profit at 30 cents. And really, I have my position open. My stop loss right now is at 212. If we hit 212, the trade will be completely closed. But even if we do reach that level, I think there's a chance that we don't tap 212. But even if we do tap 212, I would not be that opposed to entering a long position. But I would want to wait just a little bit to see what the price action follows after we tap this level. Now, do I think that is, if you were to ask me, hey, Blacksea, what do you think? Do you think we're going to hit 212 before we go higher? Or do you think we're just going to find the bottom here now? I would say that right now, we're only about 2 cents away from 212, right? I think that, honestly, like looking at this chart on Market Cypher on the daily time frame, it looks like we're about to start to curl up. The money flow looks like it's stabilizing here after that huge impulse wave. I would bet that, now it's not financial advice, but I would bet that we probably don't tap 212. There's always invalidations. Is it possible? Yes. But I would bet that we don't see 212 happen before we see a further move to the upside, or at least another push to the upside, okay? If you guys do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus as well as $10 for free when you sign up to BitNex. And we also have on Blowfin a 10% trade rebate and a $5,000 sign bonus. Guys, take advantage of all the affiliate links in the description box below. It really helps support this channel, as well as there's a lot of lucrative rewards to be taking advantage of. So check it out. Now, if you would say, okay, Blacksea, well, we don't hit 212 before we go higher. Well, when are we going to go higher? We need to be talking about two very important price levels. Really a few. Different price targets that I would like to see play out in the bull market, and price targets before we reach these levels, okay? First off, what I want to say is please note that this is looking like some beautiful curvature here when you look at really like the entire longevity of this chart since back in 2022. I do think that the important price levels to be looking at is retesting this area of consolidation here around 50 cents, 45 to 50 cents. And if we can clear above that, I really don't think there's much stopping the price of Crow to go straight to $1. And if we can get above $1, there's not much stopping us to get to 212, the sacred at $2.12. And I do think that's possible. I think it's going to be easy to get there. No, I don't. I think it will require a lot of liquidity in a short window of time. I think it will require more, I don't want to say government integrations, because just because Donald Trump is partnering with Crypto.com does not mean that the U.S. government is partnering with Crypto.com, okay? His Truth Social business, his social media company, is partnering with Crypto.com and has launched their CrowCoin treasury. But I think we need to see more of those types of plays play out to reach these levels of 212 and like $2, $3, $5 and beyond, and even $1 if the liquidity doesn't come in sooner rather than later. But as of right now, I do think that $1 is still on the table and it's still possible. And I would even argue that it's probable, especially moving into the end of 2025 here. You look at Kronos right now, we're at rank 21, down about 8% in the past 7 days, down about 2% in the past 24 hours. Into this weekend, Friday was a very bullish time for the stock market. Really, the past few days after Jerome Powell cut the interest rates. We should be expecting more interest rate cuts in 2025, freeing up the tight grip that the Fed and really the macroeconomics of the world have had on risk on assets. The more the interest rates get cut, the more money is going to flow into these assets. So keep that in mind. The Kronos is sitting at 23 cents right now at an $8 billion market cap. And now I say we need a lot of liquidity to come in sooner rather than later because of the 1.2 billion Crow coin that get added to the circulating supply month over month. So it's kind of a race against time. If you want to see that $1, $2, $3, maybe even a $5 Crow coin, it's a race against time, guys, because of the dilution of the circulating supply, as of the tokens, right? The more coins that they're adding to the supply, the more money it will take to raise the price higher. The larger the market cap will be to raise the actual price of, I should say, the delta, if you know what that means, and options and whatnot. The delta is the number of the price. The more it will take to move the delta, okay? So if you look at this, Bitcoin's at 115,600 right now. We saw a little bit of a sell-off on crypto, and we're seeing XRP beneath $2 and beneath $3. Seeing some alts take a little bit of beating. Solana's below 250. Binance strong as ever. Insane how Binance has been doing. But guys, all in all here, Bitcoin dominance is breaking down as well, but it's not a flush out yet. Guys, I try to tell you what I'm seeing in these markets, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but usually there's a lot of consolidation, and you start on the lower term time frames and you work your way up, but or vice versa. I like to look at the higher term time frames, work my way down, but you need to, when there's times of just sideways consolidation, that's when you need to be making your analysis to figure out when you're actually, to really kind of make your thesis of where you think this market is going to be headed. And right now, I was talking about this in my Dogecoin video I made the other day. The bear trap followed by a little bull trap. This is beautiful. It's right on cue with the fourth and final phase of this bull market cycle. Lots and lots of trappy behavior. But I will be honest, can we break down? Sure. I wouldn't be concerned unless we start to break down below this level here at around 107,000. And even then, we could even break down further than that, but I'm not even going to talk about that because I think that would be my invalidation, breaking below 107,000, because I do think that whether we come down or not, I think we're getting ready to go test new all-time highs in Q4 2025, and I do think Crowcoin is going to reap the rewards of Bitcoin making that price action. But keep in mind, guys, hypothetically, based on the 4-year cycle, based on the time from the halving events or from the low of the bear market to the high of the bull market, you have about 1,064 days. From the low of the bear market to where we are right now, it's been about 1,030 some days, okay? There's not that much time that's hypothetically left in this 4-year cycle. And yeah, granted, you can give it 30 to 90 days on each end, but it's just something to keep in mind. And this time maybe a little bit different because of the institutional adoption. But just keep that in the back of your mind when you're thinking about going super heavy into alts or saying, I'm going to wait, this dip, I'm going to wait it out. And, guys, sometimes taking profit isn't half bad. I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade, and I just want to reiterate that I've learned a lot of lessons from many different cycles. And the best lesson from every lesson, I try to learn from every lesson and incorporate that into my investing and trading strategy. And the best strategy that I've come up with from all these lessons, all these trial by fire over the past decade of trading crypto and investing in crypto has been, guys, you take profit along the way up and you buy when it's very, very red, when it's been red for a significant amount of time and it's quiet and it's boring. The news isn't talking about it. Now, it might be a lot more difficult nowadays to really decipher those moments because of crypto becoming more mainstream. But regardless, you take profit along the way, guys. That's my opinion. All right, that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below if you want to trade. Let me know, do you think we're going to hit 212 on Crowcoin? Am I going to get stopped out on my long position? Am I going to have to enter some more trades? I'm trading more than Crowcoin right now. I'm in Pepe. I'm in Dogecoin. I'm doing a little bit of leverage scalping. I'm in XRP, but my Crowcoin long is my biggest position right now when it comes to leverage. But that's all I got, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel now. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.